I made Old School Linux just as a kind of a little throwaway type deal. I just tested to see if the name was available, and I got it. And this whole idea for the machine was just like a little nostalgia thing. Originally, it was a Windows XP computer that I bought off eBay for like $50. I ordered it. It came with Windows XP on it, right? And Windows XP hasn't been secure for a while. Like, probably the last 15 years. It's just ever since like Windows 7 came out, I think support dropped for it. So whatever year that was, I believe, or Windows 8. Windows 7 or Windows 8, Windows XP stopped getting support. Sorry, I was just popping my fingers. Which, you know, having that machine even at my house can kind of pose like a risk, so I had to like keep it completely offline. I couldn't use it for much of anything. At first I was just using it to use the paint feature and like journal, kind of like what I'm doing right now, but not on video. I just kind of did it like with Word documents, or not even Word, like notepads. And that got kind of boring, just having a machine that kind of sits there. I could have ran old software on the Windows XP computer, but I would have to get the software off of some other computer or buy some discs and hope they have the CD keys, or just take one off the internet. But it just wasn't exactly what I wanted. So I started looking into Linux distros, and the one I settled on was Mint. It just seemed like the easiest to kind of pick up and go, get into it. It's a very it's kind of like a Windows computer, but with like an app store that's good. Just being able to go to the software manager and download whatever I want is really nice. And I don't have to worry about it coming from some kind of like weird, sketchy looking website. I hate that every time I go to download like a driver for something, it always looks like some Web 1.0 bullshit that like is scary whenever it's like a newer product. Whenever I bought the graphics card for this, which is a really out-of-date graphics card, it's a GTX 730. It's a little GPU card that doesn't even use a power supply. I bought it off of like woot.com on like a sale. It was like $20 for a GPU, which is nice. Because the stuff that this thing can run, or I'm expecting to run on it, is not demanding. So, back off of that tangent, I did put Linux Mint on here, and the ability to do whatever I wanted on my computer like went up exponentially, because like I had security. I didn't have to worry about like letting my computer be like some kind of like Russian node. I heard that if you connect a Windows XP computer to the internet now, like it immediately starts getting like pings from Russia. Not to go all tinfoil hat on you, but it's just something I heard, and I'm repeating it now. I don't know if it's true, but I didn't want to find out the hard way, so I didn't. I was creating a very personalized computer, and in doing so, I decided to do something I've never done before. I've had my own personal computer since at least 2009, 2010, with internet access. I think my freshman year I got a like a HP laptop, and I ran all of my email through a browser, but I wanted to try out like having an Outlook, since I only have one screen. Like, I just have the CRT monitor. That's why you hear a buzz, by the way. Not only do I have a CRT monitor, but the light up here, you can see me move my hand. The light also buzzes. It's like a sewer's light. So sorry about the buzz. It's a low quality microphone up against the CRT with a light that buzzes on top of that CRT. It's very loud, and I'm sorry. Also, the air conditioner's on. But I tried to set up like on Windows it'd be Outlook. I use like a different service on here. But it's nice having like emails kind of pop up on my computer. I don't have to be on the internet to look at them. I've never done that before, and it's been kind of nice. And the space is so limited on this machine too. I only have like 500 megabytes or 500 gigabytes to play with, and I don't know if I'll upgrade that or not. I do have several hard drives sitting over there, but I just kind of bought them up preemptively because we're probably not gonna have easy access to hard drives for a while because data centers are eating them all up. That's nice. Some other things I intend to do on my little nostalgia machine. It can play some older games. I ran Turok on it yesterday, which was nice. It has a hard time playing some of the stuff I want it to play, just because it's like I'm running it through Steam, so it has to load it up, and if there's like another menu that would pop up in Windows, it doesn't pop up on Linux. So it just opens it up and crashes, which I'm kind of sad about. Maybe I can find a workaround for it, or just like run it through Wine. But I don't know how to use that. I hadn't used Wine yet. That's weird, the lighting. The camera's autofocus is crazy. It sucks that I talk with my hands, because I do that all the time. So I know I was complaining about the Web 1.0 thing, but that's kind of another reason why I got this PC, or this Linux computer. There's a search engine called Wibby. It's W-I-B-Y. And you can search the sites that it indexes, and they're kind of old looking. So another reason why I wanted this machine was to like web surf those older looking web pages and kind of feel like I'm there for a minute. I know that I'm not, but I can pretend a little bit, just kind of suspend my disbelief the best I can. I have a pretty easy time doing that with some of the other things that I do. I guess I have a CRT television and a Nintendo 64 with all the games on it. Well, I say on it. I have a flash cart that's filled up. You can just buy it off of AliExpress, completely full. And a Xbox 360, a couple of them actually. So I don't know, Halo 3 LAN party sometime. That'd be fun. I don't know. I think it's kind of dangerous to like completely give into like escapism. But there's something special about like sitting in front of like a fake like museum art piece, basically. just being able to like look at some old like anime fan sites, it's kind of fun. You get to see some like really old pictures that like just aren't on the surface web or no one really cares anymore. Yeah, you should try out Wibby if you ever get a chance. I hope they don't change their like the way they have their search engine set up. But yeah, it's another reason why I did this. I think I'll make a new machine sometime in the future. I want to create a cold storage machine. Just have all my files like backed up on it, but it be like a functional computer. I want to make like a machine that holds like all my art files. I would ideally like to scan in every sketchbook I have, and that task is huge. Like I have a whole bookshelf, like three lines full of sketchbooks. The hardest part about scanning in all those textbooks, all those sketchbooks, is I don't really have a system in how to organize all of it. I could write like a color and a number or a letter on each book and kind of like archive it that way. But some of those sketchbooks have like 4 things in it, and the rest of it's blank. I could still use that sketchbook while I scan it in. So if you know of a organization system, and leave it in the comments, I will definitely read that and try it out. And I would be very appreciative. I don't know. I babbled on for long enough. So yeah,